Well, hello, it is Taste. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. Hope all are well, hope all are safe. And excuse the background noise in advance because, like clockwork, every time I go to make a video, the background noise conveniently kicks in. But I want to spit this out really quickly because, for some reason, every time I come out in the public, and it never fails, there's either a demon or some strange person irritating the F out of me. Now, mind you, and anytime I take public transit or hop on a bus, it's no more than 15-20 minutes. Because I'm like, okay, I'll take a straight shot down the street and a straight shot back. So 15-20 minutes. So like, okay, I can do that. And then as far as like driving, like, okay, I'm not going to be driving because I'm damn sure not paying $20 a gallon. And then as far as like the whole ride share or the whole setting up a ride service, that's a whole day in advance. So it's like, I'm not going to set up a ride a day in advance when I could just run down the street. So I just call myself going down the street, and literally as I'm on the bus, maybe like 5 minutes from my destination, literally everybody that walked by me, grazed me either with their shoulder or with their jacket. And mind you, I'm already like this on the edge, so I'm not gonna take the window seat, and then they'll come and flop right next to me. Trust me. So I sit on the end, so no one will sit next to me. I can have my own damn section. But literally everyone grazed me, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll let it slide because maybe I'm in the way, even though I'm like this. So there was another guy that he got on the bus and sat right behind, like right here, like to my back left, and I'm thinking like I should have got up and moved in. Cause I'm just like, I don't like people behind me, but it's like it was a fairly empty bus, but it's like you wouldn't have any business behind me. But I guess if you want the back window seat, then that would be where you sit. But yeah, he was there, and then I'm already like halfway up like this, cause like I don't like people behind me, so I'm just looking east and west, and so he's right here, so I'm like, keep an eye on you, cause I don't understand why you're behind me. And he was saying something. Mind you, I got my headphones on. Like I say, when I come out, I have my eyes and ears on. I didn't have my eyes on. I had these on. So to the naked eye, I cannot hear you, but to the demons out in public, they'll use that as an excuse to talk to me as if I don't have two boom boxes on my ears. But he was saying something, and mind you, I'm not listening because like I said, he's behind me, and we got on two different stops. It's like, why do people want to like? But anyway, long story short, he was saying something, and then he tapped me on the shoulder, and I'm like. My eyes, I swear my vision went blurred for at least 30 seconds. I'm like, this dude really just tapped my effing shoulder because he's just trying to get my attention because he was saying something to my back right. But it's like, again, I'm not listening because I have them on my headphones, and B, I don't hold conversation out in public with demons I don't know. Yeah, but he'll get to, oh, did that your hair? Oh, those dreads? I'm like, these are braids, sir. So I was just so blown away, and I was just like, one thing I kept thinking about was the movie Carrie. Have you ever seen the movie Carrie where she got so angry to where her eyes caught the whole place on fire? Like, that's literally how I felt. Like, when he tapped my shoulder, like, oh my god. And the crazy thing, that's not the first time that happened. Like, people will literally go out their way to get my attention, and if I'm ignoring them or if I got my blinders on, they will go out their way to tap me. And I'm just like, I don't know if I need to wear a sign say do not do, and you could say don't effing touch me, but then people really will touch you. Just like you said, oh, don't press the button, and you'll get 2 or 3 idiots that gotta press the button. So I'm just like, instead of me, shaking and creating fire with my eyes, I was just like, I guess I was only irritated for about 30 seconds to a minute, then I got over it because I'm going to get off the damn bus because these demons here, I tell you. Or, you have people that want to, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're intrigued. Okay, I like your look or I like your style, but again, that doesn't mean touch me. And I don't think he meant any harm. He wanted to get my attention, but at the same time, why are you trying to hold small talk for them? For all they know, I could be deaf. There's a lot of handicapped people here in California, and I'm not saying that just that you're deaf or blind, that you are officially handicapped, but there's so many handicapped people here. I could be deaf or blind. Why are you talking to me? You don't know me. So it's like, I don't know if I just look friendly or, oh my gosh, maybe just plain shit. Yeah, maybe I just get easily irritated, but that's one thing I do not like. Like, I do not like being touched. I don't give a damn who you are. I mean, like I say, if you're not my husband or somebody who I requested to touch me, like, don't effing touch me at all. I don't give a damn who you are. I do not like me. Don't get high fives, hugs. No, especially these days with all these demons, and then there's nothing with COVID and pandemic going around. What would compel you to tap me? And that's another thing too. By the time I turned around, when he tapped my shoulder, I think what really made my vision go blurry was when I turned around, he had literally dander and gunk around his mouth and in his teeth. He was like, "Are you? These your hair?" And I was just looking like, I think these are braids, sir. Oh my god! Like, if my eyes could kill, he probably been bleeding in the back seat of that bus. But I was just like, man, let me count to 30 until my eyes vision clear up, and then I'm just get off this damn bus and like, I'm just start taking. I guess I'll have to take a ride service just to go down the street. I obviously can't go amongst the demons or in the public because people are too damn intrigued. And it's like, you ever heard the story of those there was I don't know, 1 or 2 angels that was in town, and I guess the men was coming. I don't I don't know the full story because it wasn't like I wrote it, but okay, I guess there were two male angels that was here to help out somebody that was in need. But I guess while they were on a mission to help this particular human, the whoremonger men or these the Babylon men, what is it? What is it? Sodom and Gomorrah men, like the ones that like men's butt. I guess they pretty much was they had those two angels cornered. They're like, no, I'll come for you. It got so bad to the point where the dad, I guess the two angels came to protect the man. I guess it was a man with two female daughters, untouched daughters, and I guess some whoremongers or some Sodom and Gomorrah sodomy man's butt loving men came around, and they had their eyes dead set on those two male angels, like pretty much, nah, I want his butt. It got so bad to the point where the dad was like, hey, I have two daughters, please leave us alone, just take these two daughters, they're untouched. Like, they're like, no, I want those two sexy angels over there, but those two untouched angels over here. So I'm like, yeah, that's how, sometimes I'm starting to feel like that's kind of what's happening with me. I don't like being touched, and then it's like, not only that, people will be so intrigued to come either sit next to me, talk to me, or touch me, and I'm just like, yeah, but then when I spaz out, then I'm gonna be back on the 8th floor. So it's just like, can't win for losing. So, I think my best bet is just to literally stay away from people, because it's like I come out in the public, oh, who is that or what is that? And like I'm really the Christ the King, and they want to come right by me. And I don't know what compelled or possessed them to tap me on the shoulder. I'm like, people need to understand, like, okay, I don't know, I need to wear that blind sticker or something, but then again, people probably will try to touch you because they'll take advantage of your handicap. But yeah, it's like, you just seen the gunk and the dander. I don't know if it's left over from the lunch that he had in his bag, but it would just look so nasty. I was just like, oh, all thing I could do was literally melt in my chair. I'm just like, nah, if I had Carrie's eyes, I would have set that whole bus on fire, because I got so frustrated, my vision went blurred for like 20 seconds. Because I was just like, this guy really, now, I probably would have shaken and everything, but I was like, luckily it only lasted about a minute. I got over it quickly, because it wasn't like he meant any harm. He just really wanted to know, are this your hair, those dreads? Like, these are braids, sir. Do they look like, you know, it's like, if they were, what is that going to do for you? That going to get the gunk and the dander out of your mouth? No. But I don't know why they feel compelled to get to the bottom of who I am, what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, and why. Yeah, but yeah, so it's like you just can't really win for losing when you're someone like me, because like I said, you can't be unstrapped, because it's like, okay, you'll be left with your drawers down, and you do get strapped, and then like I said, you end up back on the 5th floor or the 8th floor to say the least, and that's if you don't go to prison. So it's kind of like you can't beat the hell out of these people, but then again, you can't be walking around unstrapped too. But like, I'm not saying I wouldn't use force, but it's like it'd be easier for me just to stay away from you, so I can save myself the paperwork. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, I thought I'd fill y'all in on that story. I don't know, like I said, try to wear a sign on my forehead, please don't effing touch me, you know. But then again, you had a sign that said do not touch. It's gonna be 12 idiots that must touch, you know, just because you said don't do it. But I guess I'll just keep my distance and, you know, clam up in the ball. Yeah, but anyway, but I hope all well, I hope all safe.